So, everybody when they're having the baby does the old ultrasound, right? And they get they get the early pictures of the baby and they kind of see what's going on. And it's a kind of a special experience. I've been able to experience that 3 times now, and it was beautiful every time because you get to see these little branches before they actually sprout. And but somebody actually got an MRI, and what they found is actually kind of horrifying. Here it is. I think it's just, the way that MRIs work, of course, is they take like slice pictures, like levels of depth. And sometimes you just hit a bad level and it looks like you've got something coming out of a Rick and Morty. And that reference is going to be important in just a sec because it says bizarre MRI scan of unborn baby looks like Pickle Rick or Mr. Bean. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's horrifying.
I'm gonna put a link over in TFR live chat. That is just disturbing.
It's looking right into that camera.
Yeah, it's looking right into your soul. Are you kidding me? Screw the camera. That thing's gonna take over your soul. What the hell is that?
Oh my God.
I think it's just just one of those things that was just a bad level to take a shot of. That is a freaky face. I think.
One said it looks like a dog toy.
Well, let's see what it says. It said Reddit users were left amused and freaked out in equal measure recently by a weird MRI image of their unborn baby. Oh my God. They got to frame that and put that up in the hallway. As users on Reddit found out recently, however, MRI scans of an unborn baby can look strange, to say the least, mainly due to the way the eyes and brain stand out in the image if the baby is oriented in a certain way. And this is definitely the way. That is just disturbing. Looks like a cursed jelly baby, one user remarked, while another described the image as eggplant-shaped versions of the aliens from Mars Attacks. Others still believing the images look like either Mr. Bean or Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty. I'm pregnant and I can't stop laughing at these, one expectant mother was quoted as saying. Suffice to say, you may never think of what a baby looks like in the womb in the same way ever again. Yeah, it kind of takes some of the sweetness right out of it, doesn't it?
Wait till that kid grows up and we go back to the baby pictures.
Yeah, go show his prom date his baby pictures. Yeah.
Bernie, get the photo album.
I'm one step ahead of you, my beauty.
No. We're eating dinner.
No,
Come on.
baby. These are the curls from his first trip to the barber shop.
Nobody wants to see
Oh,
this.
and you can't smell his baby teeth.
Jack.
Jack, look at his all those little teeth. Isn't that sweet? Uh-oh, somebody looks very grumpy there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's enough to change your whole mood. Just looks so damn angry. It's like,
Little gremlin in there.
yeah, exactly. It does. It looks like just terrifying. But anyway, I bet you never saw that before, folks. But you're welcome. You saw it
So
here.
happy for her.
What?
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a beautiful. Never mind. It's not beautiful. Never mind. Nope. That image is freaking me out.
So many jokes.
Oh, yeah. There's full buffet of possibilities of that picture alone. But
Okay, continue.
Wonder what the parents look like.
Oh, shut
I'm just
They look
kidding.
just like that.
It's just all weirdly contorted. Oh my God. Oh, no. All right. Let's get on to something else. Ninja Dave said, I saw a tormenting spirit leave someone as they spit water out of their mouth like a fountain into a campfire. And when they did, this white-looking ghost leaped from out of their back. Yikes. I think that's a real thing. I think that's there. It doesn't mean that everything's a demon, though. I think that there are earthbound spirits of some kind that probably look at us jealously and want to try to leapfrog in and maybe finish their life if their life ended early or for whatever number of reasons. But they're often referred to as walk-ins, and it can act much like a possession. I mean, because it is. It's, another spirit sharing your body, whether you like it or not. and leads to a lot of problems. Not usually as intense as a possession of a demonic nature, but a demon wants to destroy you. A walk-in just wants to take over, and so it's a little different motivation. But yeah, a demonic possession will grow and grow until it becomes perfect possession, and that's where there's no difference between the person and the demonic presence anymore. It's just all one, and it's usually mostly the demon. It's not like the person is really there anymore. Is the idea, at least as I understand it.
What do you think's the real distinction between wandering spirit, a lost dark spirit, versus a demon, versus like the levels of darkness as it gets?
Well, I think the worst of the worst is the demonic. These are extraordinarily powerful, dark things, and they've been here forever. I mean, really, they've been here probably a lot longer than we have, and there's all kinds of origin stories for where they came from, whether they were, the fallen angels or whatever, or whatever. But I think that there's lots of things that exist in our plane of existence, somewhat maybe out of frequency with us, but that were never human, but they appear to us, or when they're observed, they're more spiritual in nature, so we call them some kind of ghost. I mean, ghost and spirit is just this catch-all term, and it's not really descriptive, and you never really know what you're dealing with. Anything dark is going to lie and say it's the devil or whatever. I mean, how many times have you heard of ovuluses or EVPs or any number of things saying I'm the devil? Well, I don't think they're the devil. I don't think that they are in and of themselves that level of evil or power, because why would they be playing with somebody's electronics? If it were truly a being of that kind of, power or stature or whatever, it wouldn't be messing with people in that way. And the one thing is that I really don't believe demons will ever announce themselves, ever. I really don't, because their whole strategy is to destroy somebody, or a family of people, or a group, or an area. I mean, they just want to undo a person or something, and so the last thing they want is you to know they're there, because then you can fight, you can resist. So what a demon does is hold you in darkness. They hold you in oppression. They separate you. It's like the worst kind of abusive relationship. Like abusive relationship, the person will excel at removing the person from everything that gives them strength and balance in life. They want the person isolated. Well, the same is true for whatever a demonic attack is. They don't want you to know what they're doing, and they don't they don't go, I'm a devil or I'm a demon on an EVP machine so that they're there. They just don't. That would be so stupid if that was the case. It's like, well, we're dealing with a demon because it said it's a demon. Well, no. I mean, there's no code of conduct. I don't think that they have to be honest. I think there's other dark things that want to pretend they are, because that's scary. That's a very scary thing to say. It's a demon. My God, we're out of our league here. So
Yeah, true.
I don't know if you can tell, Sheldon. I don't know how a person would tell. I guess just trust your gut. I think that when we're around evil, generally speaking, if it's truly dark evil, and I'm not just talking about people that are messed up and have no emotions, you really can't feel them. But, just like, I think everybody has an empathy. And when you're around darkness, you know it. I mean, how many people have shared stories that we've covered on this show that it's like a feeling of despair overcame me. I felt like I was in the presence of evil. That comes up all the time. Yeah. And I think if you feel that, you pay attention to it and you leave. You don't mess with it because you don't know what you're dealing with. I mean, you can try to confront it, I guess, if you feel like you're capable, but I don't know. In some cases, it's just dangerous.
Maggie brought up a good question. Maggie asked, what does a demon get from completely destroying a person? Like, it's true. Like, what does it gain? It's wasting its time on it. What
is it?
What do you think it gains from it?
So what if we're all energy? What if we are energy, right? And
Yeah.
so what if they are indeed fallen angels? They've fallen out of the light of God. The light of God is, quote unquote, whatever you believe, there's a divine source. Well, whatever they are seems to be somehow removed from that. And so they don't have that infinite plug-in maybe. And so maybe that's why they want to destroy people, because they don't have that infinite source of energy and love, perhaps. I'm speculating wildly here, but I wondered the same thing. And what I thought of is, what if they are something that was cast out or fell out of the divine somehow? And they're sitting in this lower vibration, angry and brooding and wanting to destroy everything that is light around them. Maybe it's hate. Maybe it's sustenance. Maybe it's a combination. But whatever it is, they are malice. They are malice incarnate. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what destroyed them or broke them so much that they just despise the light. And there's light in people. So maybe that's all it is. I don't know. I've felt that darkness before, and it is agonizing. It is absolutely agonizing and empty. It's not, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's an experience I never want to repeat in my life, because it is just, it's so foul. It's so, I don't know, contrary to anything that is good and decent. And it just exists to destroy, as what it seems to me. And why they're mad, I don't know. But it could be hate. It could be jealousy. It could be rage. It could be all the above. It could be they need the energy that people possess as beings of light. Maybe they can absorb some of that and sustain themselves. I don't know. Maybe they're nothing but parasites. I don't know. But whatever.
Like Rachel says, we're all walking. As far as what she's trying to she's saying, we're all walking batteries. So like to them, maybe we're an energy source for them.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's possible. So any number of ideas. I don't know, folks. And there's different ideas out there. I don't have any answers, but I got a lot of thoughts. Which one of them are right? Which ones are wrong? I don't know. But whatever they are, just steer clear. Stay in the light. Stay in the light. I don't mean not to share publicly, but here's the thing, folks. If you're gonna do anything like cleansing, if you're gonna do anything like purging, if you're gonna try to clear your environment, it has to resonate with you. And I can't speak to everybody's belief systems. I mean, that's not fair of me, and it's not correct. But I will just tell you that if you want to get rid of dark things, whatever you're passionate about, if you're Christian, utilize those symbols, utilize those tools, utilize the Bible, utilize prayer, because it's extraordinarily powerful. If you're Buddhist, utilize those tools. If you study Reiki, utilize those tools. But there's no one size fits all for this, so I don't try to offer advice to, publicly about that kind of thing, because it has to resonate with you. It has to, because here's the thing. I really firmly believe that faith is the key. Whatever you believe in, you have to have faith in that. And that's what empowers it. Not that it doesn't have a power in and of itself, but your faith accepts it into you and radiates it from you. And that's the key with faith. Faith is not just going, I believe that this exists. That's not faith. Faith is a knowing. It is a complete surrender to something. True faith is, or some level of surrender to that, because you know that is powerful and part of your makeup, part of who you are. So I wouldn't just, subscribe to trying to explain to anybody out there, just a random person, without knowing what each and every one of you believe. Then I could offer you advice, but I will just tell you that your faith is the key to clearing anything dark and horrible, because you have to believe in it. Nobody can come in and do it for you. Nobody can clear your house. They can help you, but you have to be a part of it, and you have to be invested in that. And it has to utilize things that you're passionate about. whether it's the Bible for Christians or Buddhism or shamanism or whatever you observe, make that. If you're Muslim, then the Quran and prayers and such as well, or Judaism or Catholicism or Protestant, Baptist, any number of things.
Yeah.
Whatever you believe is what you have to utilize in order to clear your environment, and it will work if you are adamant and if you are empowered by that, and that is empowered by faith. So faith is the key, always the key. If you believe a piece of cheese is holy with all of your heart, that cheese will become amazing. And
Cheese is holy.
Jeez. All right, I'm going to change that example.
Where's my
because
but
I gave it. You were just not listening. You were too busy
Oh,
laughing.
okay.
I gave you a rim shot. All right. So anyway, that's pretty freaking incredible.